Hi everyone, it's Debbie. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Today I have a quick little ship with me video. I had a really good sales weekend this weekend. It actually started on Sunday afternoon and I had a few really good sales come in, and more importantly, some items that I felt that I could share beneficial information with you about shipping. So I thought I'd go ahead and record as I ship today. I brought everything out and put it on my kitchen counter because the lighting is better out here. I've already printed my postage and pulled my items, and then I'm going to go through as I ship the items. I will tell you how much they sold for, how much money I got back, the cost of goods, and the profit. This does not replace my what sold video though, where I will highlight certain items and pop up all of the numbers. This is just kind of a more casual video where you can see the actual packaging of the items. So this goes from Saturday morning at about 9 a.m. through Monday. I'm shipping my Monday shipments right now, and I have 18 items that sold, 2 of which are bundles, a 3-piece bundle and a 2-piece bundle. Let's get started shipping. First of all, I pull everything and I will show you all the stuff on the counter. A lot of the items are already prepackaged. I try to make it a habit when I list the item, go ahead and prepackage it. That way it's super easy when it comes time to ship and the items stay much nicer. But there are a few items that I did not prepackage, so I will do that now. We'll package them in these clear plastic protective bags that are resealable, which I love that. Or if on some of the eBay things, I might wrap it in eBay tissue paper. This one is a viewer sale, which I'll tell you a little bit more about it in a minute, but this is really neat. It's free, people. And before I package this up, the inside is a soft jersey material. The outside is like a raincoat, and you can see there's like a little bit of black in it. Those are actually reflective properties to keep you safe if you're outside running or walking. So it's a rain jacket and also good for safety because it's reflective. We have that ready, and that goes in a bundle with these items. I have these Johnston and Murphy shoes, and these are eBay. So what I think I will do is I'm going to wrap them in eBay paper, and then I'm also going to put them in the clear plastic bags so they'll be weather protected, because a lot of places are getting snow and ice and rain, so I want them to be safe. I will put these, I just ordered these from Amazon. Now I just put them in here so that they are even more protected. Okay, so now these are ready. Next, did not pre-package this. This is a cute swimsuit. This is Just Fab, and this was a Poshmark sale, and what happened was someone sent an offer to me and I accepted, and it said the payment did not go through. And that happens quite often, and before I didn't say anything, and a lot of times the sales wouldn't go through. So now when I see that happen, I send a quick note to them and say, thank you so much for the offer, I accepted. However, it said the payment didn't go through. Usually when that happens, that means you have an expired card attached to your account. And if you want to check on your card and update it, then that will allow your transaction to be completed or something like that, because they might not know. So if you send that message to them, usually they update their card and the transaction goes through. So now when that happens, I always send that message immediately, and I would say probably 9 times out of 10, the transaction goes through. I sold this leather jacket at Pele Studio, size small. I want to make sure that I protect it. So I'm going to take my eBay paper. I found this box, and it's long and skinny, recycled, and so I'm going to use this box. I already plugged the dimensions into eBay, so although it looks big, it's under the size where it will go into the dimensional rate because it is long, but it's skinny. So whenever in doubt, if it's ever anything like this, I go ahead and measure it and put the dimensions in to make sure that it does not go over that dimensional rate. And if it does, it can cost a lot more money. So I will get a different box, or I will cut it down with a pocket knife so that it's not too expensive. So I'm going to put this down here. I will show you how I package things like this. We'll lay it out flat, and then with the belt, I'm going to make sure it's not twisted. I want it to arrive looking nicely. And just flip this over, and I'm going to try to make it pretty close to that size of the box. And then I usually tape it. I don't use my eBay tape because I feel like that's just a little too much eBay. And then we will put a thank you for supporting my small business sticker on top. I feel like that will be protected and look nice. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and I'm going to match up all of my labels with my items. I'm going to pause right now so I can use my phone, and I'm going to double check every single one of my items that I have the right shipping label with the right item and the right size. Okay, now everything is pre-packaged, all lined up, matched with their labels. The first item that I'm shipping is the Johnston & Murphy shoes. I got these at the bins. They sold for a gross amount of $28.70. I got back $15.26. They only cost $2.50, and my profit was $12.76. And I'm using this Priority shoe box. It's very lightweight yet protective, and I use that every time I can. Most shoes will fit. Boots often won't fit, but a pair of men's size 12 dress shoes fits perfectly. I might just go ahead and put one more piece of eBay paper at the top, seal it up. Ready to go. Okay, next I sold these Eileen Fisher shoes. I got these in my latest Thread Up Rescue box, and if you watched the video, when I prepped them, I put a little bit of bubble wrap inside to keep them really nice so that they won't lose their shape. And then I even stored these inside my bucket. I just had them in this box. That way, I'm going to use this box anyway, so I put them in my bucket inside this box so that I was sure that they wouldn't get messed up from things being on top of them. And so it does take up a little bit more space, but I wanted to make sure that they didn't get ruined. So I just fit them nicely inside there. I will add a little bit of tissue paper so they don't bounce around in there. And this pair of shoes sold for $52.84. I received back $35.97. My cost of goods was $5.62, and I made a profit of $30.35. And then I have my little Love to Shop 242 logo, so I will put that on the box and shoe ready to go. And then this was a top that I got on my San Antonio trip, where I went on a business trip with my husband, and I went thrifting while he was playing golf. And so it sold for a gross amount of $14.46. I received back $7.83. My cost of goods was $2.40, and my profit was only $3.97. So that one wasn't very much, but I'm still very happy that it sold. And that one had my love to shop on the outside, so I'll put a little thank you sticker there. So 3 ready to go. This is the Live It Up lace bodysuit, and this is intimately free, people, so it comes pre-packaged, so that was very little work. And I think I will put it in a cute little mailer. I like using these, and I have that linked in the description box below. I just ordered those off Amazon, and what I like about these is they're nice and thick, in contrast with one that I will show you that I got before that is so thin that I feel like it could rip, so I have to use double. And so I've had these for a long time, and I just use them every once in a while when I double bag it, but these are thick and nice, so I like these. So this Live It Up lace bodysuit sold for $19.75. I received back $13.66. My cost of goods was $4.28, and my profit was $9.38. And it was liquidation, so very little work. And look how cute that sticker looks on that purple bag. So I like that. Then the next one is, another liquidation item from, all my liquidation comes from Fox Liquidation. This is the Free People You Wanna Brahmi and Sugar Almond. I sold one last week and one this week. I will put this in an eBay branded bag, and if you have a store, you get a quarterly coupon for supplies. And last week I made a video on how to find that coupon, and I showed some of my favorite supplies that I get with that coupon. So if you have a store and want to watch that could provide a little information. This one sold for $16.74. I received back $11. My cost of goods was $4.56, and my profit was $6.44. And I will put one of my little love to shop girls on there, and another one ready to go. And then this is, my sister had these, and they are this Nucifex Bio X4. It's like a probiotic and weight management, and she ordered a lot of them and couldn't use them all. And she gave them to my daughter Morgan to list. So this is actually Morgan's sale. So I won't put this in my weekly totals because this money goes to Morgan, but I wanted to show you how I ship this. So these are in bottles. I wanted to make sure that they were protected, and these sold same day listed. For a gross amount of $107.19, I received back $87, or Morgan received back $87.40. No cost of goods because my sister just gave them to Morgan, and her profit is $87.40. So I looked at how much it cost to send them priority. Saved about $2 if I was able to put it in this padded flat rate envelope rather than by weight. It was actually $3.08 in savings. By weight, for 1 pound 5 ounces to ship to their area, it was $11.28. So I clicked on compare all services, and you can see there are a lot of options. I do have to stay USPS priority, but I can change it from shipping by weight to shipping by flat rate because that's still the same service. So I decided my best option was the priority mail flat rate padded envelope for $8.20. I clicked on purchase shipping label, and it generates my label. It was well worth it for me to see if it was less expensive to ship flat rate. I knew that it probably would be because I saw that it was going across the United States. Had it gone somewhere in my state or a bordering state, it probably would have been less money for me to ship it by weight. But when you see something is going far from your location, sometimes it is useful to see if it is a savings to ship by flat rate rather than by how much the item weighs. So I changed it, but I didn't want them to get squished. So if you put a little box inside the flat rate, then you get the protection and the lower rate. So I just put this inside, and it was a little bit big, so I just cut the sides. so that I could fold it down. And then I'm going to put just a little bit of tape where it's not annoying for the person that opens it, but it keeps it closed. Then it just will slip inside my padded flat rate envelope. And these I order from USPS and have them delivered to my door. I've never found them in the actual USPS. I always have them delivered. So that fits just perfectly, and this is so secure. I never feel like I have to take these because it's really, really secure. Then I will put my label on, and I'm sure she'll be happy that I shipped same day. Put my sticker on the outside, and I feel like this is going to be protected, and I saved a couple dollars. Okay, next we're going to package the leather jacket, and I'm going to put it in this box, and I did check the dimensions that it's just fine to put it in here. This jacket sold for $61.79. I received back $34.38. I paid just $5.97, and my profit was $28.41. So I'm going to just slide it in here. There were a couple labels on there that I couldn't get all of the barcode off, so I just took a shipping label and put it over it to make sure that it didn't accidentally get scanned, because I have used a box before that was my sister's and it had a barcode on it, and I shipped something to a buyer, and I get a call from my sister the next day, and she asks me why I sent a vest to her, and we figured out that it was because I used her recycled box and I didn't get every sticker off, so I'm always very careful now. So put that sticker on, and I think I will put this little sticker on, and then I'm also going to put an eBay sticker over here, so that looks good. I feel like that's secure and protected. So another one down. And now I have one Mercari sale, so I'm going to use this plain bag on Mercari, but it's kind of thin. This was one that I do not have linked in the description below because I'm not happy with the quality of it, so I did not link this one. So when I use it, I double bag it, so it actually is more expensive because of that. And this dress sold on Mercari. This is the Gold Rush sequin dress. It sold for a good amount, a gross amount of $39.80. I received back $30.18. My cost of goods was $8.45, and my profit was $21.73. So I'm not going to sell this one because maybe they can reuse it for something, so that way I don't ruin it. But now I feel like it's protected well, and I put Love to Shop 242 on my little Mercari store, so I can use this one on there also. And this looks kind of boring. I'm going to put a sticker on the back also, because this one is not quite as cute. So another one down. Then I had a viewer sale. So this one's very special. Oh, thank you so much, Deanna. She purchased 3 items. She bundled the 3 items, and she sent a message to me and said she was considering them, and she told me that she liked my YouTube videos, and so I thought, oh, I'm going to send her an extra good deal. And the items that she purchased were these Free People sneakers. I don't want to mess them up, but these are the Free People shoes, and so these are nice and protected. And then this rain jacket that I showed earlier, and these, I love these. I'm so excited that she bought these. I think these are so beautiful and unique, and the leather is so soft. And if you watched in the video, when I prepped them, I said I would store them like that, and I have them folded and wrapped around so that they stay really nice and are not disturbed. So I wrote a little thank you note to her, so I will put that in, and then I'll put stickers on the outside. And she shared with me that she also has a YouTube channel, and so I watched one of her videos last night and I'm going to watch more. It's called Nail Empire. I watched a video where she gave her husband a manicure and I thought that was really neat, and her nails are beautiful. So I'm anxious to watch more and be inspired to go get my nails done because my nails are awful. I love getting them done. They just take so much time. I always get distracted by going to Goodwill instead. So you should definitely check out her channel. I liked watching her video, and her Poshmark store is Fashion Love 1976, and she has a really nice store also. So thank you so much, Deanna, and I enjoyed getting to know you. I appreciate it very much, and I'm so excited that these sold because I love those. And they came from my latest ThreadUp rescue box. This bundle sold for a gross amount of $115. I received back $89.54. My cost of goods was $41.07, and my profit was $47.47. These cost $5.62 in my ThreadUp rescue box. The Free People shoes cost $14.70. And I got them from Fox Liquidation. And the Free People jacket I also got from Fox Liquidation, and it cost $20.75. So my profit was $48.47. So thank you so much, Deanna. I'm going to package it in this box, and it's going to be a little bit big, so I'm going to cut it down. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to need to weigh this and make sure it doesn't go over 5 pounds. And if it does, I will upgrade the shipping, and I will show you how I do that, if so. But if not, it will go as is. Okay, I think I'm going to put the shoes in a big bag so that I'm sure that they are weather protected. And then I am going to not seal it, just put a little sticker. That way, if you want to reuse it, if you're watching this, Deanna, then you can reuse it. So I will put that in. Then I will put the shoes in, the other pair of shoes, and then the jacket on top. And then I can definitely cut this down. Make sure it doesn't go over 5 pounds, and if it does, I'll just upgrade the shipping label. Wow, that was perfect. It was 5 pounds on the dot. Just in case their shipping scale is different than mine, I'm going to cut off just a little bit more to make sure that it doesn't go over 5 pounds. That gives me a little bit of extra wiggle room to take a couple more ounces off. And now I will tape it closed. Reinforcement where I piece the box together a little bit. Okay, now for some easy ones. The Poshmark sales are easier. Okay, this is the Slow Dance Free People underwire bra, and it sold for $19. I received back $15.20. My cost of goods was $3.59, and my profit was $11.69 and liquidation, so super easy. Then this is another Free People bra, and it is the Demi Underwire convertible bra. Whenever it has wires, I like to put it in a padded flat rate envelope. And this one sold for $15. I received back $12. Cost of goods $3.59, and my profit was $8.41. And again, multiple quantities, super easy. So $8 is great when I had 30 of them. So very little work on those. Then I have this Just Fab swimsuit, and I think I'll put it in one of my cute little mailers. And it sold for $21. I received back $16.80. My cost of goods was 66 cents. I got it on my great swimsuit deal, and my profit was $16.14. And I have a lot of trash that I'm building up. And a thank you sticker. Next I have a bundle sale, and this is the GOA tank, size medium, a lace tank, also liquidation Free People, and an Alia bralette. So I'm putting those in a box.
Life goes up and it goes down. I know my mom taught me that. I figured why we fool around so little, and we keep track of time.
And I have one more that I already put outside because I want to have something in case the mailman came really early. I never want to not have any packages because I tell them I will have packages every day, never miss. So already outside is the She's Fancy Brahmi in ivory. It sold on eBay for $23.01. I received back $15.13. My cost of goods was $4.28. My profit was $10.85. So I'm going to go put these outside. Okay, I'm all cleaned up. My packages are outside. I put all of my packages outside, and I do have a Ring camera, which is one thing that I feel is so important in reselling. I can keep an eye on my packages. There's two-way voice, so I can communicate with my mail carrier if I'm not there. I'm also notified when they pick up my packages, and on this day, I ran outside and asked her if she had enough room. I also made sure that everything was scanned in and thanked her for picking up so many packages. If you are unfamiliar with how to order shipping supplies or request a carrier pickup, in this video, I go through step by step exactly how to do both of those things, and both of those are huge time savers. Thank you so much for shipping with me today. If you are new and not subscribed and would like to join me again, I would love to have you back. Just hit the subscribe button down below, and if you hit the notification bell, you will be notified when I release new videos. And if you enjoyed this video and wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up, I would appreciate it so much. Thank you so much for watching, and everybody have a great day. Bye.